back, fellas, to another edition. This time, a Week 10 review, the Week 11 preview. And let's get started with some Week 10 action. What did we have this past week? We had your tribal chief taking down Knuck if you buck 182.04 to 150.40. As we saw a preview of the shit off side for the Guardians, your tribal chief took this one. We will see if he takes the next one in a few weeks. And in our other Guardians matchup, we had Jay Resendez 3 taken down Cero Miedo 143.78 to 138.90. The reigning defending champion able to take down one of the powerhouses, one of the top 4 teams in the league, with Jay Resendez 3 also being a top team. Gonna get interesting on that side of the bracket as we pretty much have everybody set. We had ThePatriotWay defeating Zesty Williams 187.14 to 151.70 as ThePatriotWay continues to score massive amount of points. He takes down the villains Zesty Williams, who desperately needed this to keep winning, to keep playoff chances alive. This one did hurt him. We will see if he bounces back. And Cobra stomping, whomping Irish Goodbyes 234.30, which is the league high for the year, to 157.30. Cobra still in the driver's seat in the villains division. Irish Goodbyes doesn't hurt him this week, but he is clutching onto his playoff spot as the race continues. Our game of the week last week, Second City Saints defeated Cheeeesehead 161.92 to 103.92. And wow, Second City Saints, what a resurgence from him. He has definitely turned the tides, turned the tables, and he's looking to make a heavy playoff push. We will see if he can get it done with another one this week. As, of course, the Unsanctioned Talk game of the week, a winner, Second City Saints, which now puts him on the board in the team banks. Let's give him a round of applause for that. Finally, only took us 10 weeks to get there. Highest scoring team of the week with 234.30. Cobra of the Villains division. My goodness, continuing to put up points this season. Only one other guy can rival him. Highest scoring starter, of course, belonged to Cobra with a whopping 65.60. Jonathan Taylor. Surprise, surprise. Absolutely carried Rick's team last week and all season, if I'm being honest. Notable highs, we had Matthew Stafford up there for Irish Goodbyes. We had Igbuka up there for Zesty Williams, Trey McBride for Jay Resendez. We had Myers the kicker for Cero Miedo, and Seahawks defense for Knuck if you buck. These guys help their teams pretty much. Only one of the guys won, but you get the gist. That was Jay Resendez 3, Trey McBride helping in the dub this week, past week. Bench warmers for week 10, Zesty Williams. Watch out. There's the Patriot Way coming through. Irish Goodbyes had some fight, but Cobra needed to bench Taylor. Knuck if you buck took the ass beating like a champ. Cheeeesehead, another week and another rough one. And Cero Miedo had Justin Herbert and Travis Etienne on the bench. Updated look at the bank. As you can see, Second City Saints getting up there. We had Cobra get up there. the third to get to double digits. Everybody's now on the board. We will see what comes of it these last couple weeks. And now for the lowest scoring team of the week at 103.92. Cheeeesehead. Tough one. And we get to the Villains Division side rankings. Cobra staying at the number 1 spot. At the number 2, the reigning, defending, toilet bowl champion, Irish Goodbyes. Staying put for now. At number 3, look at this, the head-to-head win by Second City Saints, and the same record has him currently at 3. But right on his tail, Zesty Williams at 4. Same record, but he's going to need to beat him in the next clash to go to the points tiebreaker. And Cheeeseehead coming in at number 5. Still in the hunt, but needs to make some moves and needs to get it going. And for the Guardians division, the ThePatriotWay reclaims the number 1 spot after just a week ago being at the number 2 spot. Cero Miedo at the number 2 spot. He is gonna have an uphill battle to climb here. And Jay Resendez 3 at the 3 spot. Basically the same it's been all season long. At the number 4, you have your tribal chief. And at number 5, the first one to lock in. Well, actually, they both did, but the first should have been the first one. Knuck, if you buck. Oh, it got cut off. My bad. I'll fix it. And overall rankings, here we go. The ThePatriotWay, number 1. Cobra, number 2. Cero Miedo, number 3. Jay Resendez, 3. Number 4. Irish Goodbyes, number 5. Second City Saints, number 6. Zesty Williams, number 7. Cheeeseehead, number 8. Your Tribal Chief, number 9. And Knuck, if you buck. Rounding out this week's overall top 10 rankings. Which leads us right into the Guardians of the Gridiron shit-off projection with both spots currently locked in. Your Tribal Chief and Knuck, if you buck, will be facing off against each other the first round. And for the Villains division so far, we're still in a dogfight here. But Zesty Williams sliding just a bit. These are weekly rankings that change. I will explain here. As it is overall record for the playoff. Head-to-head tiebreaker, followed by most points scored, followed by total division wins, followed by least points against. Those are the tiebreakers in that order. And that is why we had the slippage, and the rankings do not reflect that. Cobra still number 1 for the Villains. Irish Goodbyes still number 2. Second City Saints sliding up to the number 3, but could lose that. The ThePatriotWay still at flips back to number 1. Cero Miedo back to number 2, and Jay Resendez looks like he could potentially stay at the number 3 spot in the Guardians division. Been the same with Cero Miedo and the ThePatriotWay fighting it out for that first round bye. And now for the upcoming games, Knuck, if you buck versus Irish Goodbyes, the first one in our Guardians against the Villains final week of the year, where we have all cross-divisional games. Knuck, if you buck, projected to lose 169.82 to 151.53. He is down 8.4 to 0 at the moment. Our next game, your Tribal Chief takes on Cheeeesehead. Your Tribal Chief is up 32.30 and projected to win 164.82 to 160.75. Close projection. Both teams. Well, Cheeeseehead more than your Tribal Chief desperately needs a win This week, we will see if he can overcome the former champ in a rematch of the first year's championship. Our next matchup features Zesty Williams taking on the reigning defending champion Jay Resendez 3. Zesty Williams up 8-0, but is projected to lose 164.88 to 152.09. That is a tough one. Zesty Williams desperately needs a win, and Jay Resendez trying to make a claim for that number one spot. But he needs a lot of things to happen. And right into our game of the week, sponsored by Unsanctioned Talk. Unsanctioned Talk game of the week for week 11. I mean, it's in the name, is it not? Unsanctioned Talk. We will see, for bragging rights, for co-hosts, who is going to come out on top. Let's hit the drum. And our Unsanctioned Talk game of the week, Cero Miedo taking on Second City Saints co-hosts, longtime friends and bitter rivals. Cero Miedo projected to win 165.76 to 148.74. Should be a good one. And should be filled with lots of blood, sweat, and tears. At the end, both teams needing to win for different reasons. One to stay alive in the playoff, and one to claim the number one seed. Oh, an Unsanctioned Talk game of the week, part 2. Yes, yes. For the strong case that we have two teams at the top of their division facing off this late in the year, I felt it's only necessary that we have a second game of the week. Drum roll, please. And that game is the Patriot Way taking on Cobra. The Patriot Way up 21.50 to 17.44. The Patriot Way projected to win 179.13 to 155.85. Both of them undefeated against the opposite division thus far, but that will change after this week. Which of these powerhouses, juggernauts, and absolute empires is going to take down the other? We will find out. But as always, that's going to do it for me. Fellas, week 11, we are inching closer and closer to the playoffs. Let's fucking go!